Welcome to your first video for exercise 10F. We are now going on to units of area and the area of rectangles, which includes squares as well. So first and foremost, let's go through our notes. So again, put your heading in and your date, and then let's go on to our notes. So having a look at these, there's a couple things you need to know. So area, as we've got here, our area, okay, it's the number of square units contained within its boundaries. So the boundaries refers to perimeter, and the area is actually what's inside. So that's in just a 2D shape we're talking about for area. Now, you will have to also convert different units, particularly for area. So when we are converting to a smaller unit, so I'm starting off big and I'm getting smaller, I am going to be multiplying. So let's just quickly highlight that. So if I'm converting to a smaller unit, I am going to multiply. If I am converting to a bigger unit, so I'm going the other way, so I'm going from, say, millimeters to centimeters, I am going to divide. And we'll go through some of these a little bit more once we go through the examples. Okay, so, and the best thing to do with all of these, anytime you have measurements, say you have a rectangle or a square, and maybe one side is in meters and the other side is in centimeters, convert it first, okay? So convert measurements to the same units before you calculate. Usually this will be if it's converting from a larger unit to a smaller unit, so usually it will be this one where we will have to multiply. Okay, now if we are finding the area of a shape, we have a few different things that we need to do. Here are our three main rules. So step one, we write out our formula, and then we substitute in what we know, and then we solve and include our answer with our units. So if I had a quick version here, let's draw, say, a rectangle. I had 2 meters here. Apologies. I have 2 meters here and 4 meters here. To find my area, which is what's inside, I would need to multiply those two together. So my area, so let's write in our equation. So my equation would be A, so that represents area. We can use that one now. Similar to perimeter. Perimeter was P and area is A. So my formula for my rectangle here is actually length times breadth, and we'll go through that on the next page as well. So I'll actually multiply, so length times breadth, and then I can substitute in. So it would be 4 meters multiplied by 2 meters to give me 8 meters squared, and that would be my area. Second part for your notes is to go over our different types of shapes. So we have, first and foremost, our square. A square has sides that are all equal, and it also has this feature where all of the angles are actually at right angles. So each of these angles here are right angles. And we have our formula here for our square. It's the side squared. So it's side multiplied by side. So side multiplied by side. Side multiplied by side. For my rectangle, you have two different sets of sides. So opposite sides are equal. So let's just highlight to show that. So opposite sides are equal. And we also have on the other sides as well. So the opposite sides are parallel. And we also have that lovely feature of all the angles in the corners are 90 degrees, same as what we had for our square. And our formula is our length, which is this feature, multiplied by our breadth. So we can write it as LB. Now hopping on to your examples.